Welcome to Raw Money, my testimony. I know your time is very valuable and I don't want to take too much of it, but I want to talk about design, and this is an important message. Everything we look around has a design and was designed with a purpose. Surprisingly enough, I went all my life not even thinking about what was my design, what was specifically made for. And I went like everybody, going after what we love or what we think we love, because many of what we think we love has been a condition on us. So I went, for me it was easy because I started playing soccer at a young age, like any kid. Soccer has, it is not because of soccer, but now I understand it better because I understand my design. But anyway, I went to play soccer all my life. I became a professional soccer player back in Colombia. It was great. But when I got there, when I finally, my childhood dream came true, I was not feeling good. My spirit did not align with the lifestyle of a soccer player. It's not like it's bad, no, it's great. It's fantastic, believe me. It's a nice life. But I didn't feel okay. I wasn't aligned with it. I wasn't happy. And to be honest, at the moment I didn't know, because soccer was what I did all my life, and it was a big part of my identity. So it was not easy to take a decision to quit soccer, and not just because I was doing it by intuition. I was doing it just because my heart was not feeling good, but also because peer pressure. All my family was so happy for me, was happy and proud of me being a soccer player, and I had to make the decision to follow my heart. Some people said it was very brave. One person. Other people said it's crazy. Other people say it wasn't a good option. Even people said, "Oh, you're a loser." Whatever they say, doesn't matter. I was following my heart, and I'm glad I did. Then after that, I did what everybody does, looking for something that you like, but something that also can help you in your life. Because I was used to do things that I love all my life because of playing soccer. I went after what I thought I loved. Probably was conditioned. So I went after music. I studied music and I studied sound recording. Then I ended up leaving my country for some reasons, and then I came to Canada. Over here, I study another thing that I thought I would like. I study media arts, and then I went into education. Education was because soccer took me into education, coaching, and I fell in love with helping people through coaching. So I went into education because I really like to share what I learned, and also to help people while I'm learning. So it's, you know what I say, when you're learning, when you're teaching, two people are learning, something like that. Now, anyways, the point is, and what we're talking about is design. And I just came to know about my design like 1 year ago exactly. Around this time 1 year ago. And it was because I run into Master Teacher 33, who is a didactic teacher that helps you to figure out, to unfold, or to unfold your design. So he gave you a complete report based on your date of birth, your name, and your blood type. And I just got it. So I got it 1 year ago, but it takes time for you to process it, because we are so conditioned and programmed to do certain things. So whenever you start learning about yourself and how powerful you are, and it's kind of the process of falling in love with yourself. Understand this, design is so important, because if you don't know your design, you don't know you. If you don't know yourself, you cannot love yourself. You cannot love something you do not know. And the main issue in my life, and I'll say pretty much all I see around, the main issue is lack of self-awareness, lack of love, lack of self-esteem. That's huge. And the only reason that that's happening is because we do not know each other. Probably you do, but probably not you, but probably a friend of you doesn't know himself. Probably you know yourself. I didn't know myself. Now I'm happy I know myself. And it's kind of like you see in these superhero movies where they give you when the superhero gets his superpowers and he still doesn't know how to use them, and he is clumsy at using them. That's how I feel right now. Like I got all my design, I understand it, but now I'm getting acquainted with it. I am aligning with it. I am loving it, and I'm start loving myself, because now I can see myself. I went through life and I did all these things, which is pretty much hoop jumping. After I quit soccer, I went to study music. I went to sound recording. I did to media arts. Then I studied education. Now I become an educator. I've been a coach. I've done a lot of things that are aligned with my design, because even though my mind was overriding all the time my number 7 part of my design, you will understand, and if you keep digging into this information, my design is overthinking and intellectualizing and looking for researching and gathering data. That part of me was overriding my intuition. But however, my intuition has taken the most important decisions in my life. Thank God, because of my heart. Because my mom always told me, follow your heart. So at some point, it gets to the point where I needed to take an important decision. So my heart, thank God, helped me to make certain decisions. So the reason I'm an educator is because part of my design took me there, because it aligns with my design. But if I knew my design from the beginning, I would have saved so much time and money, because I would have trusted my intuition way more. And many of the issues or problems that I have in my life, or the obstacles or the challenges, as you want to call it, I have them because not listening to my intuition, because my number 7, my intellectual part, override my number 11. Now you might say, what is he talking about numbers? I'm talking about numbers because numbers express, numbers are symbols and letters too, that express a frequency, that express a vibration and energy. And energy is a disposition and entity, your spirit. So what we're talking about here is your spirit. You're more inclined for certain things because it's that part of your design. And you might not understand it until you figure out what is your design. Even though you don't understand it, you're still inclined to do those things because that's part of your design. The tricky part is this one, that your design, like anything, has two sides. You can use your design, your gift, positively or negatively. So for me, I use it negatively, unconsciously for a long time, because I was abusing part of my design. Because I didn't know my design, I didn't have harmony inside me, because my intellect was taking over all the time. My intellect, my need to find data, my need to find to understand. So I was intellectualizing everything, overthinking. So I was a thinking. Yeah, I hope you got it. A thinking. So I was a very weak king because my thinking. Well, that was what happened with me. Now, if you have a kid, yourself, your friend, please, one of the most important things that you can do for anybody, for yourself especially, is to find your design. If it will save you money, time, and it will give you the keys, your key attributes for you to succeed, to be successful in any field of your life. We're talking about wealth, health, relationships, and wisdom. You already have everything you need. Everything you need has been given to you, and it's been given to you in a way of how the spirit realm works. Vibrations. Remember, Nikola Tesla says, if you want to understand this universe, you need to think about frequency, vibration, and energy. So you have an energy that is innate, that has been given to you. The sooner you learn it, the better you use it. You're already using it, but you might be using it, abusing it instead of using it. Because you don't understand, if you don't know the purpose of a thing, you will end up abusing it. So please do contact me if you're interested, and I will send you a free guide to unfold your design. I hope this testimony is helpful. If you're having any issue in your life, believe me, this is my experience. If you're having any issue in your life, the main reason is because you do not know yourself. And if you don't know yourself, you cannot be able to love yourself. And the first step to start knowing yourself is to understand your design, your attributes. You are very unique, very special. You are magnificent. You are magic. You're magic. Magnificent. You are magnetic. You have a magnetic field that is attracting things to you. And if they are not attracting the things that you want, is because you are not aligned. You're not in harmony. The only way to be in harmony is to understanding your design. So you put all these attributes to work for you. So you become a magician using your attributes and manifesting anything you want in your life. So please do contact me, and I will send you a free guide to unfold your design. Thank you.